friends, myself Seema Benade welcome you in my YouTube channel. In the last module, we have discussed features of the services. Today we are going to see classification of the services. What are the different bases of classification of the services? How services can be divided. Okay, so till then, today if you have not subscribed my channel, subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so you can get the notification when I upload my next video. Okay, so let's move to our topic, classification of services. So services are classified on the basis of different areas. So first of all, classification of the service based on degree of customer involvement. Okay, so what is the requirement of customer involvement at the time of delivery of the service? Like in the earlier module, we have discussed that various characteristics or features of the services. In that, the very first characteristic that we discussed, that when the services are delivered or services are basically intangible, and production of or delivery of the service and consumption of the service happen simultaneously. So it is very essential what about the degree of customer involvement. So according to that, services are broadly classified. So first classification is people processing. Okay, so in the people processing, what we understood, that customer is highly involved in the service process. Okay, so he need to be physically present at the time of service delivery to experience the service. So that type of service is come under this category, people processing. If we take the example, here you can see the picture that there is a hairdresser or there is a saloon or beauty parlor where that lady is getting treatment on her hair. So here she need to be personally present. Okay, she cannot send any representative to consume that service. She personally go sit there, have the haircut or have the treatment on her hair, then and then only he can get that services. So there customer's physical involvement or physical appearance is must. So there is high degree of involvement of customer in such type of services. So that services come under this category, people processing services. Got this? People processing. Okay, then the next is in the people processing, second type is possession processing. So here when the service is delivered, that service is directed not to the customer, service is directed to the property of the customer. Okay, so what about the customer property? Service is delivered to that property, not to that customer. So this is the example. Here the car washing is there. So when the person send his car at the for the servicing purpose, that serviceman deliver the service to that car, not to the owner of the car. So that owner of the car, he can just keep the car over there and he can go for his work and he can return back and again he can have the particular car, his car, after the servicing. So here the person, the garage man, provide the service, that washing of the car, that service is provided directed toward the car, not the owner of the car. So here it is not necessary that physically the customer should, it is not required he must be present, physically present. He just send his property to the service provider, keep his property at the service provider doorstep and he can go and afterward he can collect his property. So here possession processing is the type. Then third is a mental stimulus processing or mental stimulus process. So here service is not directed to the customer and service is not directed to particularly the property of the customer. Here service is directed towards the customer's brain, customer mind. So his mental involvement is very essential at the time of consumption of the services. So here service is not directed towards the physical attributes of the customer and not the possession or property of the customer. Here service is directed to mental stimulus, mind of that particular customer. So here example, if we take entertainment service is the one of the important example here. Okay, so in the entertainment service, customer personally go sit to watch that particular movie or entertainment show or any live concert or anything, and then and only he can get entertained. If he does not watch, if he is mentally not present at the time of watching of that particular movie, he cannot get the entertainment. So this is very essential in the case of the services. So this is the one category. Okay. Then the next is, after this mental stimulus, the next is information processing. So in the information processing, here service, particularly service is directed to information. Okay, service is directed to the information. So let's take the example so you will be clear, that market research companies. So market research companies, what they do exactly, they collect the data, raw particular information or data, process that and provide the concrete suggestions or solutions or analysis of that data and give suggestions to the company. So when the company want to start the new business or launch the new product, that time what exactly the product characteristics must be there in the product, what exactly the customer requirement, what customer expect from the product, for that market research can be conducted. And these type of companies carry out the market research activities on behalf of the companies. So here that type of service come under this category, information processing. Okay, so market research companies is very good example of it. So they carry out or conduct the research for their customers. Okay, and they give the concrete suggestions, solutions for the problems. So that is information processing. Then the next is classification based on service tangibility. Services can be classified on this category also, service tangibility. Okay, so first is highly tangible. Here service, in this kind of service, the major product is tangible. We take the example, if the person take the car on rent basis, that time that car is tangible aspect which he can see. After the usage or after he complete his usage, he return that car to the owner and he pay the rent. So here that service is called highly tangible service, where highly tangible element is there by which the service is rendered to the customer. So in this type, customer get the tangible product for the time and he return that product after the usage of the time. Okay, that is highly tangible. Then the next is service linked to the tangible goods. Service linked to the tangible goods. So when we purchase, mostly in the case of electronic products, like when we purchase those products, we can get the warranty period. Okay, so in that warranty period, we can, whatever are the problems we suffer regarding the product repair or replacement, that type of service is provided by the service provider. Okay, so in the warranty period, 1 year warranty, 2 year warranty, the service linked to the tangible product. So here main product is, say for example, refrigerator or oven, so which we purchase, that is tangible product. But here service is after sale service, in the warranty period the service provide. So that service is come under this category, service linked to tangible goods. Okay, so this is the second category. Then the next category is tangible goods linked to the services. Okay, so here major service is there and along with that major service some tangible goods are provided. For example, airline services. Here we can see this airline services, we can see that at the time of traveling, the main service is transportation. They are transferring one person or passenger from one place to another place, and during the traveling or during this traveling period, they provide food, they provide magazine, they provide medicine, they provide various kind of different tangible products to the customers. So that is tangible goods linked to the services. Okay, this is the next category, third category. Then the fourth is highly intangible. So here no tangible product is attached with the service, purely intangible service is provided, purely intangible. Okay, so for example, beauty parlor services or massage parlor services, here you can see that there no tangible product is provided to the customer, purely service is provided to the customer, that is highly tangible. Then this third major categorization of, or the base for the service classification, is based on skill and expertise required. Okay, what sort of skill and expertise required at service provider side, depending on that classification can also be carried out. So first is professional services. So here service provider must possess some sort of degree, qualification or experience before he deliver the service to the customers. So here service provider need formally trained, and before delivering of the service he must possess that qualification. So doctor service, lawyer service, engineer service, chartered accountant service, IT consultant service, these are the example of the professional services where these people have high level of qualification, these people have high level of knowledge and experience before they deliver the service to the customers. Okay, so this is professional service. Second is non-professional services. So here it is not necessary that service provider must possess that high level of degree, qualification or experience. So that type of service is called non-professional services. So if we take the example over here, office boy service or maid which are there at our home, that whatever they service they provide, so those services come under this category, non-professional services. So office boy, housekeeping services, so these people does not require high degree of qualification or experience before they deliver the service. So that service come under this category, non-professional services. Got this? Okay. Then the next is classification based on business orientation. So in this categorization, services are categorized on the business orientation. So first is commercial organization, which are also called profit making organization. So these commercial or profit making organizations are carried out their business for profit purpose. Their ultimate objective is to earn profit. So this commercial or profit making organization, they are delivering their service for business purpose, for profit making purpose. So for example, bank, insurance companies, restaurants, hotels, these are the examples of this commercial organizations. Okay, their main motto is profit making. Another type of service organizations based on non-profit making or basis, their main objective is not to earn profit, their main objective is to deliver the service to society. Okay, so these are the service organization in which main objective is to deliver the service for betterment of the society, for as a social awareness, they are delivering the service to the society. So example is government school, government colleges, hospitals, those are the examples are non-profit making organizations. Okay, where the main objective is not to earn profit, the main objective is to deliver the service. Okay, then the next classification is classification based on end user. Who is exactly the end user of the service, who is going to use our service, according to that services can be categorized too. Okay, so first is consumer services. Here the services are consumed by individual customers for their own satisfaction. These services are directed towards customers or end user satisfaction. They consume the service for their specific particular needs. Okay, so example is hair cutting service, beauty care service, massage services, so doctor service, these can become under this kind of services. These are the consumer services directed towards consumer for consumers need satisfaction. Okay, then the next is B2B service or business to business service. So here services are delivered from one business organization to another business organization for business purpose, not for any particular personal level need satisfaction. Here services are delivered from one business organization to another business organization. It is called B2B services. The main objective is to satisfy the business purposes. So services like market research companies, okay, product launching companies, advertisement companies, advertising agencies, those are the business organization who deliver the service for another business organization. That is B2B service. Okay, got this? So these are the broadly major classification of the services. So services are broadly categorized in these 5 broad heads. Okay, I hope you have understood the concept how the services can be categorized or classified. Okay, so if you have any doubts or queries, you can write in the comment box. Definitely I'll solve those doubts. Okay, so if you like my session or if you like this video, subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.